Elevation. Female. Let me tell y'all something. As much as y'all feel as if you got the men, you also created your own demon within that. Everything, every area that you feel like you checkmated a man, since you done had it for so long, you created your own. So that means that man got you too, somehow, some way. Checkmate just like that. And now that we done made it all the way up to prenups, men ain't even saying yes no more. You know what I'm saying? And women ain't neither. So I just say all that to say this. There's an elevation, y'all. Past sex, past money, and past yourself. There's an elevation past too much pride that balances pride. Because you gotta have some pride. And you gotta stand for something or you'll fall for anything. Elevation is key here though, y'all. Back in the days, y'all, I could talk to a wealthy man. And it wasn't because I knew it, because he bumped into me because of who I was with or something. And this whole time, it might be a 4 hour meeting we in. And since I ain't supposed to be there anyway, nobody's really talking to me. Well, the one guy that another guy that I knew was friends with, they were just, enjoying themselves. But the other guy made sure he didn't talk to me or he barely looked at me. Well, something will happen an hour before it was time to go, and the guy be damn near ready to cry when I leave, wishing he would talk to me the whole time. For real, every single time. Every single time. It never fails. Gotta put them rich men and middle class, cause y'all done slacked up a lot too. He'll put us all in a tank together, y'all. And he'll make something happen. Tank might freeze up. Let's say an elevator stuck. You know what I'm saying? Elevator stuck. I don't know nothing about no elevator. But I know a little bit about a little bit. And I know everything is made by a little bit. So, elevator gets stuck. Boom. Everybody be like, oh, hell no, I ain't finna do this. Because they talking about how long you gotta wait and shit. And I find the box, and the box is up above the elevator in a chamber. And I know exactly what's wrong with it. Because I can see it from here. I'm gonna hit that box. I ain't gonna be like on the movies and shit, do all that and all that fall now. I'm already lighting my weight before I get up in that box. Cause I'm gonna tap into my spiritual side first. So I'm gonna change my H2O level before I get in that box. So I'm gonna be light as a feather once I get up there. I ain't gonna listen to nobody down here. I ain't gonna hear nothing. I'm gonna be closed off tunnel vision. Boom. I'm gonna go straight up there and I'm gonna hit that power switch. And I'm gonna make that power switch. I'm gonna make that power switch. Shock your goddamn self. Oh shit! I went to sleep. Oh my bad. I'm sorry, Tat. Hey, that's all right. Get back on your thing though. And know what I'm saying? I'm gonna jump back in that box. And I ain't gonna say nothing, none of it until I calm back down to myself. And then I'm gonna leave. I ain't gonna worry about talking to nobody. I mean, if somebody talk to me, I'll say something. I done this a lot. You can tell I done done it a lot. I done it a lot though. And the women, everybody. Later on, the women, I could tell I was being followed. Like later on, they watch it because they be married men. Later on, the women will finally get the nerve to say something. They'll be like, "I just want to thank you," such and such, blah 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 blah. Same thing with a preacher. I was in a church one time, and the preacher was a great preacher, but he was a pretty boy. And he used to always wear these pants, come in like he had an erection or something. And he would look dead at my women. You know what I'm saying? So I asked her that. I said, bro, I'm finna leave, bro. And you know when you leave a church, I don't know if y'all black folk know that, but when you leave a church, you're supposed to do something and you gotta talk to the whole congregation or whatever. So I was leaving the church, and I told him respectfully because I wanted him to hear what I had to say. Now, I done left church and just left. If I just wasn't feeling you, I'd leave. But I had been with him for a while. I told him, I said, man, because you've been in here looking at my woman this whole time. You know what I'm saying? I said, so I'm going to leave. So anyway, what he don't know, his congregation followed me all the way back home, all the way back to my house. I was in a whole other town. And they thanked me at the store.